It's almost like 2024 is the year of exposing weirdos. Diddy, Dr. Disrespect. Now another one. Cody. This is Cody. Cody Ko's YouTube. He's been on the platform for a while. To the point where when I was doing my reactions, I used to look at his reaction and trying to figure out how to basically I looked up to his reactions. We're talking about it in Discord. I was like, man, I can't believe this. That, you know, we used to try to like fine tune his style. But this guy, fucking weirdo, he had sex with Tana at the age of 17. I don't know about you, but yeah, that's weird. Okay. Cody Ko's got a 6.16 million subscribers. I don't know, man. Weirdos just need to be, I mean, bro, you didn't have like an alert, just like being a weirdo, you know. It's just gonna happen. Okay. YouTuber by the name of D'Angelo Wallace, okay, kind of brought up he came out with a nice video that kind of went into detail about all his all his stuff, right? This is it.
You, one of the largest commentary creators on YouTube, knowingly committed a crime against her when she was a minor. But YouTubers and viewers alike are ignoring and discrediting these allegations solely because the person making them happens to be an unlikable woman online, Tana Mongeau.
So Tana Mongeau, once again, Tana Mongeau, I think I've known her from Team 10 Days, or when I used to watch that type of content. Don't judge me, please. Listen, we're all going through that MGK, rocker boy, jerk boy. It doesn't matter. She's got a podcast called Canceled with Tana Mongeau and Brooke Schofield. I'm not so sure if I'm pronouncing that right. She had sex with Cody at 17. I'm not sure in what. You're 25, possibly got some type of money. You could have went anywhere and got some legal age pussy, but you wanted to be a weirdo. And that's not even the worst part, but we'll get to that. All right, let's.
And you know that people are ignoring this because nobody is working harder to bury this story than you. And you're getting away with it because commentary YouTube has a serious problem. I can't blame any of your viewers or my viewers for not hearing about this because you've done such a good job hiding it up until now that I only found out about it recently. The situation has been talked about by smaller channels, it's been discussed at length on other platforms, and it keeps almost hitting the mainstream, like with this Rolling Stone article or this H3 podcast discussion.
I don't even know how to, I don't really, brother, I don't think you understand. I have a very straightforward answer to fixing this. Well, we can't really fix it because it's just weird people all over the world. I think you just chop their dick off. To be honest with you, it's just if you're into that type of stuff, it's just completely chop that shit off completely. It should be a law, right? So this shit kind of does upset me. Okay.
The reason it hasn't caught on yet, despite all of this, is that none of your friends, nobody on your level, nobody in the commentary niche with enough pull is willing to admit that this situation makes you look terrible.
A lot of people like him a lot, and they really are like doing any kind of mental gymnastic to just ignore it.
I'm not here to accuse you of committing a crime in this video because I can't do that based on someone else's allegations. Nobody can definitively take these allegations as proof, but at the same time, they should still be looked at and not treated as an open secret and swept under the rug like you've been doing for so many years now. And from the way the situation keeps popping up more and more often, it's clear that there's only so much rug sweeping you can do before people start taking a closer look at things. So let's take a closer look. We both know that Tana Mongeau is a YouTube personality with a history of lies, controversy, and genuinely problematic behavior that's become so entangled with her brand that her podcast is called Canceled with Tana Mongeau. And speaking of this podcast, about a month ago, she hosted a live episode in front of an audience, and the conversation turned to you.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with?
Oh my God, no one look at me, Cody Ko. I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that.
The fact that didn't bring attention to and it's, once again, man, it's like, I'm telling you, man, it's like my last tweet. It's like every one of my idols is turning into goddamn weirdos, man. I really hope it stops here, because we've been burnt enough. The worst part about it, I'm pretty sure I've read that she was a fan. So you had the content, you use your clout to sleep with underage Chick.
Clips started making the rounds and people were understandably perturbed because if Tana Mongeau was 17, you would have been 25. So people started speculating and Tana decided to set the record straight.
I hooked up with Cody Ko when I was 17 and he was 25.
She claims that not only were you fully aware of her age at the time, but someone even tried to stop you and you went ahead anyway.
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a Playlist Live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17. And then we still went and hooked up.
You get pulled to the side. You get warned saying, hey, listen, man, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? You know how much, like, that just solidifies the weirdoism within you that you just don't give a fuck. And yeah, you should be on the watch list, to be honest.
To be clear, 17 is under the age of consent in many states, including Florida, where Playlist Live used to take.
Okay, and I'm positive. I'm positive. For those of you talking about something, yeah, well, but the age of consent is 16. Bro, you're disgusting.
Place. So this means that Tana Mongeau is accusing you of statutory rape, and she's not trying to hide that.
This isn't just some crazy tea. It was a crime.
Nothing would make this situation better, but plenty of things make it worse, like the fact that she was a fan of yours at the time, adding an additional layer to the power dynamic you would have had over her.
I grew up loving him, and I think you know what I mean? Like, I was just like excited and a fan.
Tana seems to have many feelings about this, which we'll go over a bit later, but she stated very clearly that the actions she's accusing you of are inexcusable.
If I had a 17-year-old daughter or a...
Now, with that being said, there was an article that I read that came out and said Tana also claimed that after the occasion when she alluded to the situation, Cody texted her and asked, "Are we good?" To which she responded, "Yes."
little sister or something, like, I would kill. I would never let it fly.
These recent allegations are bad enough on their own, but there are a couple of things that make them worse still. Things that many people don't know yet, but you do. You know that Tana has been making this same specific claim against you for years now. Here she is back in 2021.
I just noticed how ballsy this dude is, bro. This guy literally, like, bro, this is like a YouTube diss, bro. This is like, damn, this was like, yo, like, you did that, bro. Like, this is, hey, shouts out to this guy.
I'm saying the same thing.
I was 17 at the time, 18. I started kind of hooking up with other people. Shout out JC Kalen, shout out Cody Ko.
But what lends the most credibility to Tana's claims, and what is really the most damning thing for you, Cody, is a clip that you might not have even seen yet. See, I read the Rolling Stone article, I watched the YouTube videos about this, and they all missed something. And I understand why. The clip I'm about to show you is extremely hard to find. The original has been lost to time, and it's a wonder we have this on video at all. But if there was anything to give me any more clarity about these allegations before I formed my opinion, I was going to find it. Remember how Tana said that fellow YouTuber Gabby Hanna tried to stop you before everything allegedly went down? Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
This is really, really bad.
I don't think, like, that's okay, bro. It's like I can't wrap. There's no wrapping your head around that type of stuff. Okay, when you get warned and you still double back down, and the thing is, you act like you gave a fuck, right? You said, oh man, hey, thanks for telling me, and then you go back, so that solidifies it. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what I can't wait for? Let's keep.
People make accusations all the time, specifically regarding things that are very difficult to prove or disprove, unfortunate as that may be. But when somebody makes an allegation and they say they have a witness, and that witness can be found telling the exact same story years before any of this came out, that's not something I can just ignore. In a situation that cannot be proven, corroboration by a third party goes a long way.
Amen. That third part is one side of the story. There's two sides of the story, and then there's the truth. Oh,
Cody, the allegations against you seem to have been corroborated. But instead of researching to find these answers like I did, many of your fans seem far more interested in attacking your accuser.
I have seen so many comments, but what
we all were saying, we're mature so much faster than men, and shit kind of looked older than Cody does then. And now it's not like she was boobless or with no experience. The trauma for them on the fact she was months away from being 18. It's, bro, this guy needs to be what? This guy needs to be whoever. This guy needs to go to jail.
She wearing? It's Tana, so who
This Tana, this is a lot. This is so disgusting, man.
cares? Well, it's Tana Mongeau.
We're really getting serious about who Tana Mongeau hooked up with. You brainless idiot. She was 17.
Tana Mongeau.
The reaction
Isn't like the frontal lobe or some shit not fully developed until you're like 25 or some shit? You dumbass motherfucker.
to this has been unsurprising but incredibly disappointing, demanding proof that they know she can't provide, acting like she's only doing this to gain clout.
Like, how do you expect somebody to have proof of this? Like, you want them to just keep the condom and just like, I mean, even if they keep the condom, like how do you keep proof of that? Like, I don't. I'm telling you, bro. The internet is just a cesspool of stupidity, bro. It's it's driving me crazy.
Or ruin you somehow, despite the fact that she's never once put your name in a video title over this. Or worst of all, implying that a 17-year-old
She was not a victim. And I was.
could have truly consented to any of this. But let's be clear about one thing. That is not the case. No amount of retroactive age calculations or what-if scenarios change the fact that what Tana described would be, objectively speaking, a crime.
Another weirdo has joined the group. I can't wait till the apology video. It's gonna happen. There's no way this motherfucker just goes back and just like he's gonna bring out a statement. It's gonna be some PR written statement, and just weirdos, man. The type of trauma, no matter who the person is, no matter if she's an asshole to people, I don't know her, right? That type of trauma sticks with somebody forever. Hence why it's constantly said, hopefully, she can get the closure that she needs. I don't know. I'm not, I wish it was like some type of like law enforcement route you can go about that, but yeah, it's crazy. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. Fuck Cody. All right. See you guys next time. Bye. Take care. Sub. Bye.